Alrighty then. I do believe it's time for the 57th weekly Let's Play 2 tournament. Apparently, there's some people looking to hop in here, so let's go over the rules. Give them a chance to figure out the sign-up process and stuff. Also make sure everyone's on the same page. There we go. Alright, so, first things first. As this is an odd week, that means that the top tiers are allowed. The only banned character is Kiryu, due to SNK boss shenanigans. Leanne Zantetsu's JAC glitch is banned. Long story short, this allows them to chain their JA into itself indefinitely. In the case of Zantetsu, this leads to a block infinite, and in both cases, it leads to some absurd damage and mix-up potential that they just really do not need. Loops are limited to 2 repetitions per combo. The only form of IPS this game has is a damage cap, which means everything is theoretically either a touch of stun or a touch of timeout, depending on what mode you're playing. And that's just not a healthy environment. Okade's J236 cancels, and Speedly or Speed Zan's air chains are limited to 2 uses per combo. What this means in practice is that you can either jump once and hit the opponent 3 times, or you can jump twice and hit the opponent 2 times each. This is mostly just to deal with semantics, so they maintain the spirit of the loop limit. And likewise, Moria's teleport is limited to 1 use per combo. You may still use it as an ender for positional advantage so long as you do not hit the opponent until they recover. No win switching, up to including changing modes. So if you win a game, you gotta stick with that character for the until you lose a game in the set. The following stages are banned due to slowdown, those being Village, better known as Crimson, Flames, Shrine, better known as the Void stage, and Graveyard. All these stages have some pretty nasty slowdown, and in the case of Graveyard, it's even random, so that's fun. The format is best for 3 rounds per game, timer set to normal, all handicaps are default values, and all meters unmasked. Basically don't change anything besides the stage select, and you will be good. Matches are best of 3 until finals, and then winners, losers, and grand finals are best of 5 games. Yada yada yada, make sure you show up, don't use macros, you know the drill. Anyways, with that out of the way, please double check that your BIOS is set to AS Japan. And we can get on with the tournament here. Also, something, support the official release. Really, the only reason we use Fightcade is just because of a spectator lobby. Trying to host this stuff on Steam would be an absolute nightmare. Alright. And here we go. Brackets are shuffled, check-ins are processed. Here's what the bracket's looking like. Alright, so, starting us off, we have Delicious Burger and Gainsburg. Please go play your match. I am going to remember to actually open Fightcade, because that would be useful. Very, very useful. Alright. just gotta just waiting on Gainsburg here. Also, apparently that link is dead. You gotta hook up the devs with the current link. All right, they're in. All right, Powerly Speed Shigen. All right, so traditionally this is a pretty solid matchup for Lee. Nothing too crazy, because the entire idea of Shigen kind of shuts down Lee's dodge, so he's stuck only abusing his godlike frame data. Which is still not a bad situation by any stretch of the imagination. Lee's buttons just shut down so much of Shigen's stuff so hard, especially since Lee eats slow jab characters for breakfast. There's also a lot of double overhead shenanigans Lee has access to that he normally doesn't. Ooh! Great bait on the anti-air with the dive kick. I think that would have chipped out too, so that was a really smart play by Gainsburg. Alright, opts for 5C OTG instead of OTG throw. Not a bad choice, because Lee's strike throw is really, really scary. And OTG throw is very minus on hit. So the opponent just gets a free mix-up on you. Alright, good air there. Goes for the overhead, but Burger blocking. I don't think that was actually a punish. I think Gainsburg tried to push a button. Because the trick with Lee's overhead is you have to switch guard it. Even then, the window's pretty tight. It's not very minus. Stance B is honestly just such a good move in general. Alright, B&B, what's for breakfast? I'm not sure what it was, but it lost. Alright, another 5C from Burger there. Ooh, stance A, interesting call. And goes for the MT up low to take the game. Burger switching off to Akari. Definitely a much better matchup, I'd say. Akari's Fireball is like the only one Lee gives any craps about. It just whiffs so quickly that even trying to dodge through it doesn't really accomplish much. So Akari can play a lot more defensively against Lee than most characters, especially when you consider that she has really good baits for Lee's anti-airs. Which means Lee has to play offensively, which he's not bad at, but I mean, like, he's very good at it, but considering Akari's also got a very large 2-frame jab, Lee's gotta work to actually start winning. And Lee's whole shtick is most matchups that he's just always in an advantage state. Not that his advantage state is actually that strong, you know what I mean? At least compared to other top tiers. Alright, Gainsburg's in desperation. Lee has a really... I should really stop. I'd probably sound like I'm downplaying Lee here. Anyways, Gainsburg switching off to Mono. I don't know if this matchup's much better, but it's probably a lot more comfortable for Gainsburg. Alright, 2-way chain from Burger right there. Very simple combo, but it does a lot more damage than it looks like. Cheeky BC from Gainsburg, but Burger with a wake-up flash kick to beat it out. I think that will kill. Not quite. Alright, and that 2A punish is going to let Burger take the round, put himself on match point here. Gainsburg does have a bar of meter, and the mono super confirms are absolutely not something to be trifled with. We're going for another reset. Jump in, deflect! Gainsburg dropping the ante here. Oh, Burger leaves Gainsburg just out of desperation. That is going to hurt for Gainsburg. Alright, now he's back in desperation. Super confirms are back on deck. One clean hit from Gainsburg could take the round, but a straight hit from Burger right here could also take it. There it is! Burger takes the set. Finally waking up a bit here. Oh, Samo's asking about Makuro loops again. Just gonna answer this real quick. Alright. Up next is Demo and myself. Let's do this. Just note the scoreboard. Right, and here we go. Should really turn off push to talk for this. There we go, that should work. Alright, let's do this. Alright. EX Moria Power Makuro. This is a very volatile matchup, to say the least. Whoever starts winning kind of just stays there, because both these characters have very good vortexes. And Moria has very poor answers to crawl. The best he's got is 2C or 2 and 4C. In hindsight, I probably should have picked speed for this matchup. Oh, too far. Gonna chip out, but it's gonna leave me in a good spot. Alright. But yeah, the main things I'm watching out for are dive kick and crawl. This is normally one of the matchups I like to play Moria defensively, but that's not really super good in the context of Kuro's crawl. There we go. Oh yeah, Moria's teleport is insanely good. It's only got 1 frame of recovery, believe it or not, because there's a weird bug with it. At least the A and B versions do. The C version, you can get a different bug. So it can have 1 frame recovery, but only in situations where the opponent would be punchable anyways. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, this character's mobility is off the fucking charts. Ooh, good command grab. I like it. Oh. Yeah, that's why you want to watch for dive kick. That was missing, but we'll take it. Yeah, that was a little ballsy. Zombie lore is that he's basically just a psychopath in the first game, and he's a psychopath in the second game, but now he's a zombie psychopath. It's really more of a plot device than a character, in all seriousness. Oh, combo. Ooh, good answer. Guess that's not a checkmate in this matchup. There we go. Good games. Yeah, Makuro exists just because Washi and Kojiro would have no reason to get involved without him. Because the whole shtick is that he's a corrupt member of their clan. So it hurts their honor if they just let him run around freely. Alright, up next we have Onyx and Delicious Burger. Please play our match. What the f- What just happened? My entire HUD vanished. Okay, that was weird. Anyways. So, Delicious Burger and Onyx. Burger's got pretty deep pockets. Onyx apparently picked up Juzo recently. Oh, we might see a grappler mirror. Oh! Come on, this is the best worst matchup. Let's do this. Onyx is already locked in. We're just waiting on Burger to make a decision. Might have decent. Yeah, I know I've been hearing that Onyx has had a bit of a character crisis lately. Because Setsuna's just not good. I think you guys are desynced. Setsuna's very cool, but he is the most honest fighting game character of all time. Just to say bad. His best trait is that everyone thinks he's got disjoints and everything. So they respect things they shouldn't. Although in fairness, that is just because some of the hitbox visualizations turned out to be inaccurate. Alright, looks like they actually are playing Juzo. Burger's on EX, Onyx is on Power. Power's definitely got the upper hand in this matchup. Because the only thing EX Juzo really has going for him is that he's got actual conversions off 2C. But the thing is, Power's overall going to end up doing more damage off 2C. Just because of the defense penalty. Oh my god, that unblockable! That just did a massive chunk of damage. Onyx has a great life lead here, going for the super, but Burger calling out the armor with a command grab of his own. That is a 0-frame command grab, folks. There's a full character length away. Very strong option. It single-handedly defines Juzo, because it just does an absurd amount of damage compared to any other command grab in the game. Especially if you have meter to burn, which... that's the other big thing about why you want to play Power Juzo, because he gets meter a lot faster. So, you're able to threaten super way more often. But Burger's now in desperation, so he's just got unlimited supers. All of his command grabs are just going to be insane. Onyx with another random super. Throwing out a lot of deflects. We're just showing this command grab non-stop. So I'm not sure what Onyx is planning here. Probably some grappler sorcery. Gonna go for a strike to close the set. Another deflect, that's gonna get punished. Onyx is left just outside of desperation. His command grab is not nearly as much of a threat. Alright, throwing out another super that is armored and not invincible, meaning Burger can still kill with JB. Yeah, that bat is very painful. The super follow-up on his command grab, if you space it correctly, there's a sweet spot. And the thing about that is, it does literally 50%. Like, there's nothing else to say about it. It's just big damage. You do have to manually time the follow-up, which is kind of a pain, but once you get that down, like, it's such a good move. It's just a shame the rest of Juzo's kit is completely dysfunctional. He's got JB and command grab, that's about it. Speeder EX, he technically has 2C, but all of his other tools become so much worse. Ooh, random 236. There's a very small chance that when you throw out 236, it'll actually play a different animation and do a ton more damage. While also giving you more advantage on plus and block, if I'm not mistaken. Or on hit and block, I should say. I was trying to say 3 sentences at once there. Good. Alright, dropping the command grab follow-up. Let's find that air deflect. Kill OJC. Going for a 6C there, not sure why. Yeah, Kagami's weird, because he's the only character in the game whose 6C doesn't wall bounce. It's just a stab. It's basically got a second 6B. And as a result, it's not very good. Rekka, that's unsafe. Burger getting the punish, but dropping the combo. Gonna throw just a little too early. Empty up command grab, drops the super. So unfortunately, still got some meter to work with here. Just throwing up these JBs. And there it is! One last home run, gonna let Burger take the set. Alright. And with that, up next is Samo Camo and myself, it seems. Alright. Oh yeah, no, Burger's had to use it this whole time, dude. You're not gonna be able to take him in the mirror. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. My bad. Alright. Now take all the volatility of the last match and multiply it, because now we're both EX. Well, that was a cross-up? I didn't know which side to block. That's a good mix-up. Oh no! Touché. Wait, was that damage cap? Hold on. I think the legality of that combo he mentioned earlier was relevant. It's in this matchup. Ah. And I think that's... yeah, that's death. I know I shouldn't, my king is super rusty. But he is like the only character I know how to play who's got a decent answer to Zombie's Crawl. Except everyone's got a Pocket Lee. Hold on. I have the answer. Alright, let's do this. That doesn't work as an anti-air? Aw, man. Was that a punish? Damn! I've been grinding the hell out of his Makuro. It's looking clean. Ah, dropped it. Well, that's the overhead. I have literally never seen that move in a match, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, resetting to death. Good games. What a character, man. I love it. Also, yes, I would like to submit that match as evidence for anyone who tries to call this a footsies game. Because it's not. It's really not. This is an air dash without an air dash. Alright, up next. Let's go through losers. And first up is myself and Gainsburg by the looks of it. Let's get that out of the way without any further ado. Alright. Typically, in my experience, this match was actually pretty slow. Yo, the switch starting to deflect, I like it. Lapping the matchup out. Don't like that. I gotta focus because Gainsburg's actually got really fucking good neutral. Damn, the fadeback JB. I like it. Oh, jeez. I gotta stop misinputting that. Oh, shit! I expected to have time to throw there. I did not. Damn, that was well played. Huh. The play here is to switch off to speed. Oh my god, the deflects! I don't want to relax. I'm playing Moria. And I did it again. I should have relaxed. Ah. Oh no, I dropped it! Oh, good games, my dude. Ah. I should have just gone for the auto follow-up. I think that would have killed. Alright. And with that, we are moving on to Onyx versus Demo Bogart. Please play your match. Just waiting for them to get in game here. There they are. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Setsuna Hibiki. EX Setsuna Power Hibiki. Okay. Not sure if I agree with going EX over Power in this matchup. Power Hibiki is very heavily built around grounded neutral and single, very damaging single hits, which is exactly what's able to exploit the EX defense penalty. And since Setsuna's pressure is all fake, I don't really think it's worth the extra advantage against Hibiki, because she's already pretty easy to pressure with the tools that you would have in Power. But as it stands... Alright, good super confirm. Ooh, and the reactionary anti-air from the dash-in, very nice. Yeah, Hibiki 5B is a very good button in general. It's 3-frame startup on the anti-air hit. Does a ton of damage, it confirms super against grounded opponents, like, it just does everything. Like, right there, I'm fairly certain that was an option select based on whether or not Onyx jumped. Because if you try and buffer the 623B fast enough, it will only come out, or if you delay the 623B enough, It only comes out if you get a grounded hit. Because that hitbox comes out later. So there is a window where you can only cancel off one hit. So if they jump, you don't get anything, and you just get a tech chase. It's really good. Ooh, good deflect. Unfortunately leaves himself unsafe. No punish from Demo, but does manage to get the mix-up. Low, Onyx gotta watch his toes. Alright. Onyx put himself on set. Or, wait, Demo's put himself on set point. Ah, the name is backwards at the same time. Nice. These are the two characters that make this look like a footsies game. Specifically these two. Everyone else pretty much only wants to run offense. Alright, Onyx throwing out these JBs, but Demo has no reason to approach anymore. He has life lead. Oh, misread the super as a 2-3-6. That's going to cost him a lot of health. Onyx setting up the armor. That's going to let him get through some 4As, but not a super. Demo taking the set with a clean punish. That was some good stuff. Also, I just realized every match so far has been 2-0. Jeez. Well, moving on. Our next match is Gainsburg versus Demo Bogart. Please play our match. Hibiki is really cool. Just that little touch. If you get enough fatalities on the same coin, she legitimately changes her personality. It is a very nice touch. Gives her so much character she otherwise wouldn't have. Alright. So, Gainsburg's locking it into Zan. Demo's switching off to Lee. Alright. Lee is like the quintessential pocket for Zan. Because this matchup's only like a 4-6. Like, you could even argue it's maybe even. Well, maybe even 5-5. That sounds way less dumb. But the thing is, Lee's skill floor is really low, so as long as you've got really solid fundamentals, you can use him pretty effectively as a pocket. Because dodge just existing forces Zan to play quote-unquote honestly. And Lee's advanced state is strong enough that he can actually continue pressuring Zan despite the 2-frame jab. Alright, Gainsburg going for a tick throw there, but drops it. You need a microdash there. Alright, and catches him with the instant overhead. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't misspeak. That super actually is an overhead. Alright, lands the raw Rekka. There are a lot of stance Bs here. That's a very difficult normal for Zan to contest. He's pretty much gotta just babysit Lee with kunais in order to get anything done against it. Or dive kick. Dive kick also works pretty effectively. Demo throwing a lot of 6Bs. Not sure if I agree with that. That's generally not a very good normal to throw out against Zan. Very slow, very unsafe. And also just doesn't really do anything compared to 5B, if I'm being honest. Alright, Demo switching off to Hibiki. Definitely a much worse matchup. Zan just kind of invalidates the concept of Hibiki, because he's really mobile. He's got some really strong ways to bait anti-airs. And his advantage state is so strong. He really only has to touch Hibiki once in most cases. And she's effectively dead because his mix-up game is so strong. Whereas, look at all those hits Hibiki needed to actually take this. Very well played by Demo. Alright, round start slash, getting those kunais out. Feeling a nice 30% right off the bat. 6C, more kunais. Drops B and B, that would have killed. Oh, and the stun drops it! And that's gonna take. He drops it again! Alright, we take those. Gainsburg is now on set point, but Demo's still got a round. Both have meter on deck. Let's see how this goes. Whiff 2-3-6-A at round start. Gainsburg capitalizing on that accordingly, laying down some nasty offense here. Tries to cross up JB, not quite close enough to make it work. Demo's just trying to suffocate Gainsburg with her own JB. Alright, not sure what Gainsburg was trying there. I've been in this input. Demo's now got life lead. He's got the luxury of playing very reactionary. Alright, and an anti-air 6B is going to take it. Alright, Gainsburg switching off to a mono. Once again, strictly speaking, I'm not sure if I would call this a better matchup, but Gainsburg's probably a lot more comfortable with it. He really seems to like the Mono Hibiki matchup. I can see why, because Mono JC just kind of invalidates Hibiki JB, or not JB, 5B entirely. Because it's one of the few jumping normals in the game that can directly beat it. This joint is just massive. Ooh, delays the last hit of Rekka to bait the deflect. Very nice. Gainsburg has meter on deck. Again, a mono super confirms are nothing to scoff at. If he lands a charge, a 2A, a JC, it doesn't really matter. He's going to go into super, and it is going to hurt. He's only in power, so I don't think he can actually kill from here. Like, EX can easily hit damage cap. It's pretty nutty. Alright, cross up JB. Both are now on set point. This is it. Winner take all. And with the round start JB, it pans out. Does not block the Rekka. Good deflect. Cheeky BC with punish from Demo. Not quite optimal, but maybe you just want to save the meter. Because starting on that super right now is very scary. If Demo whiffs anything. Oh my god, the frame trap! Demo moving on to losers finals. Securing himself a top 3 placement. Good stuff. Alright, and with that, we are officially in top 3. All matches from here on out will be played best of 5. Starting us off in winners finals, we have Delicious Burger and the Samo Camo. Please, begin your match. Yeah, Demo's been improving quite rapidly lately. It's like he finally hit critical mass with his game knowledge. So now he can just go nuts. Oh, that crashed. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Okay. We are. We have, I believe that's EX and Power Makuro? Yes, it is. Alright. This is a very aggressive matchup. Makuro's really good at Rushdown and not much else. Combined with the fact that one of them is playing EX, so they've got a 30% defense penalty, but absurd set play, even by Makuro's standards. And, yeah, this is not going to last very long. A lot of deflection from Burger here. Seems making them work. Unfortunately, drops the mash on the OTG. That would have killed. Straight 4A. Punish is going to take it. Oh, yeah, that's the other big thing about this matchup. Makuro has a really hard time contesting his own crawl, because 4A whiffs on it. And that's like 90% of why Makuro's so good at close range. He does have 5C, and that will hit it, and he can combo off that. The problem is 5C takes forever to whiff, and is unsafe on block. So if the Makuro just does nothing or delays their pressure, it's gonna get beaten out. Alright, good deflect. Again, a lot of deflects from Burger. Samo's not showing that command grab at all. Seems to be fishing for this combo right here. Alright. Last round, both have meter on deck. Yeah, Burger's just throwing a lot of JBs here, trying to force good trades. This is the real problem with the defense penalty from EX. It's not really that you die faster, it's that you can't take good trades. Which means if your opponent has a big normal like Hero JB, like, what are you gonna do about that? Hit it? If you hit it, you're losing life. You leave yourself in range to just die to a straight 4A, like right there. Oh, I have the names backwards. My apologies. With stick throw. Oh, that looked like a misinput. I think he wanted crawl, but he got crossed up. Another cross up from Samo. The set play is just insane. Left, right, strike, throw. It's all culminating into Burger's demise. Alright, good air there from Burger right there. Oh, he has the command grab, very nice. Fade back JA, just throwing out these JBs now. He's got a very solid life lead. Again, EX cannot really contest JB head on. So, playing defensively is actually not a terrible idea right now. Alright, but unfortunately, Burger is caught in the vortex, eats the Fandango! That's lights out! Do I don't have... Whatever, score's 1-1 now. Alright, Burger counterpicking Zan. Alright, Burger laying down some solid set play here. Samo is in stun range, I believe. But it's not going to matter because, yeah, kunais are going to do a ton. Fun fact, kunais do not scale. So, playing an EX character against Zan is usually pretty suicidal as a result. That was an interesting interaction. I believe that was a pair of misinputs. Neither of those really made sense. Alright, Burger opting for a reset instead of a combo. Doesn't pan out. Getting a deflect, throwing down those kunais, getting a full bar, and actually getting the tech chase with Dash Slice, alright! Burger taking his second game. Looks like we're not going to see a counterpick from Samo, unless he wants to switch modes. Whoever he picks, he's got to win 2 games with. Alright, once again, Burger just throwing out all these heavy jumping normals. Hoping to force bad trades. two Cs, getting some pick throw pressure. Has to deflect, and those kunais could be death, but he drops them, still manages to get the mix-up! I think Burger's styling on him! That was disrespectful as hell! I love it! Alright, throwing out these two Cs, eventually getting the trip guard. Gets to deflect, and some kunais. Samo does have meter on deck though, and EX Mikuro has a ton of damage cap confirms, but it's not going to matter if he gets clipped with another 2C. Burger, moving on to Grand Finals. Good stuff. Alright. And with that, we are moving on to Losers Finals, which will be between the Samo Camo and Demo Bogart. Please play your match. But they're already in. Make sure I have the names right this time. Alright, EX Mikuro, Power Hibiki. I know for Power Mikuro there's a good matchup for him, just because he's able to suffocate Hibiki, so none of her stuff makes mathematical sense, but the thing is, like, Power Mode is already overkill. I don't really... I think this actually might be more favorable for Hibiki just because she can throw out stray pokes way more effectively. Like that JB, that 5B, like, she can just force so many good trades. It is worth noting that Hibiki does struggle to contest Crawl, like, at all. She pretty much just has to jump out and hope her JB beats out whatever Mikuro's trying to do. Whiffs the 6B, that's gotta hurt! And the tick throw from Samo! Alright, both have a meter on deck. And that's a crash! Well, huh. That's a frame. Gonna see if that was just a spectator thing real quick. It was, and Samo won a game. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Not really much I can do about that. Alright, round start 2 through 6A. Can't go wrong with that. Just deals a solid 5th of Mikuro's health thanks to the EX penalty. Bogart once again throwing all these really heavy jumping normals. Hibiki can't really stop Mikuro from going in the air quite like other characters, because her jumping normals don't really cover a lot of anti-air space. With the exception of JA, but that is exclusively an air-to-air. So it lets Samo try and checkmate right here with the super confirm. Alright, 6C. Just laying down all of this pressure, not letting Demo push any buttons at all. Biki's jabs are not that great, so it's pretty difficult for her to get out of the blender once Mikuro gets his game plan rolling. It's absolutely imperative that she manages to zone him out, otherwise, like, the match is already kind of over. Alright, finds the deflect at least. Himself another chance, drops the cross up, but manages to find another. Demo's not out of this yet, I guess. I meant that in the sense that the matchup is terrible, not... I should stop. Alright, Samo laying down all of the big use left-right pressure. Finds a super confirm and takes game 2. Yeah, this is a very rough matchup. I don't think Demo has a counter pick for it, unfortunately. Whiffs the round start 2-6A. Very solid option, but not unbeatable. What in the... What was that combo? Then he resets the command grab. What in the... I have never seen that. What in the world? Alright. Bogart's... If Bogart can get a clean hit, that's actually game. Hibiki super confirms do a ton of damage in the first place. Against the X characters, where the super just doesn't scale, like, it... Well, basically doesn't scale, it's... It gets to be pretty insane. Alright, Demo getting out just in the nick of time. I'm pushing a lot of buttons, and Mikuro, of course, being Mikuro, takes the scramble. That's actually the set. Okay. What a character. Alright. So with that, we are moving on to Grand Finals as soon as anyone reports their scores ever. Jeez, guys. Alright. So now, in Grand Finals, we have Samo Camo and Delicious Burger. Please, play your match. Yeah. Mikuro is honestly the most focused character in the game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he is just rush down the character. And he's very good at it. Oh, was that Okaide I spotted? It stands worth mentioning, since this is a double elimination tournament, Burger only has to win one set, whereas Samo has to win 2. That is Okaide. Alright, Okaide Akari. Traditionally, not a good matchup for Okaide. His toolkit is very limited, and he relies on getting a clean jump in. Akari's got a very strong fireball, very strong flash kick, and has tools for basically everything. So the fact that Kaide just can't mix up his approaches is really bad for him. But if he does manage to get in, he's got some insane loops thanks to his J236 essentially becoming an air chain. Whiffs the Tatsu! Burger punishing a little too soon, should have waited for the thing to whiff. Super, no punish. Kind of an awkward super to punish in fairness. The trick with that super is it's not nearly as active as it looks. Pretty much as soon as it leaves the, like, looping animation of the Thunderbolt, it just stops being active. Alright, Samo gets a chance to loop here. Full B&B, there it is, and that stuns! He could go with the kill here, there it is! I didn't even know Okaide could stun before killing. I thought his stun output was too low. Anti-R 2B, interesting decision. Throw out these JAs, very long range normal. Up throw from half screen, the Akari classic. That's the really scary thing about Akari that you don't even realize until you're actually playing the matchup. Like, The whole match, if she's within half a screen length of you, she's threatening a strike throw between 2A and, well, throw. Ooh, gets the flash kick. That's gonna kill! Burger taking game 1. Off to a strong start. Samo immediately going off to Zan. He's had enough of these Akari shenanigans already. Alright, getting some early chip with the kunais. Find a dash slice for more kunais. Almost has a full bar meter built. There it is. Yeah. A good chunk of why Zan is so scary is just because of his absurd meter build, honestly. Find that with his insane guard cancel and instant overhead super. And I mean, like, he's guaranteed to become a threat in every matchup. Even if his meterless options can be dealt with in, like, Mori or Akari's case. Alright, throwing out these kunais. Just trying to check that fireball. Akari is now in desperation, so 2 flash kicks could kill, but Samo's going to bait it, taking game 2. Burger might be looking for the mirror. He is, alright. Power Zan mirror. Not gonna lie, I don't actually know much about the mirror. I think they're mostly just running their normal game plan, just accounting for the fact that the opponent has a 2-frame jab. Alright, Samo with these tech chases. Attacking against Zan is very dangerous, even if you have a dive kick. Because Dash Slice just takes no prisoners. If you somehow manage to trade with it, it deals so much stun that it just puts Zan in such a good spot, even if you dealt more damage. Especially when you consider that it lets Zan stun off another Dash Slice. Which is a half-screen cross-up, so that's not a great situation to be in. Like right there, there's the mix-up. He's going to have a hard time reacting to this recovery roll, but Burger flickers just as he rolls. Quite unfortunate timing, honestly. Yeah, when you're invisible, you just flicker on a fixed timer. It's not actually bound to your actions. It's just sometimes it'll reveal you and sometimes it won't. Alright. Samo takes his second game here. Going for that bracket reset. Very nice reactionary dash slice. Gain that clean anti-air right off the bat. Wow, the JB, the jump kiss, it's stunned! Whiffs the air throw! Drops the air throw, but still manages to get a throw against the raw PBC. Okay. Alright, Burger getting a lot of dash slices here, building a lot of meter from those kunais. Wait, is Samo the yellow one now? Oh, Samo's the yellow one. Okay. That means Samo actually already got a reset. Damn. Alright, Burger going for the mid-screen air grab shenanigans. Another dive kick. Goes invisible. Potentially misinput, but that might have been a bait. If you didn't know, the last few frames of Zan's invisibility is actually completely invincible. So it's a pretty decent way to get the opponent to overextend, because they'll see it, they'll try to whiff punish it because they know it's slow. A lot of people tend to really underestimate just how many iframes it has, if they even know it has iframes. Alright, good cross-up. Only throws one kunai, that could have been game, but still manages to find a reset with a double overhead. We're switching back to Akari. Score's 1-0 right now. Throwing that fireball, baiting the kunai. Doesn't really get much for his trouble. Flash kick, that's unsafe. We're trying to reset into a hex by the looks of it. Honestly, I don't know if hex is any good in this matchup. I have to ask someone that uses it more often. Alright, nice anti-air. Gets the super, that's gonna kill. Alright, Samo's starting this round with a bar meter. Burger is not. That guard cancel could be pretty huge for Samo. Funny thing about Zan's guard cancel is that it actually builds a full bar of meter back if you do the optimal conversion. So you could just chain guard cancels together indefinitely. It's kind of dumb. Oh, he's going for it. Ah, drops it. Just goes for the OTG. Yeah, the centipede does so much damage. I would not be surprised if you told me it was a bug and it was actually supposed to scale during the cinematic. Oh, that's the stun! That's game! Good stuff, alright. Scores 2-0, and Samo's moving on next round with a perfect. Alright, Samo doing the kunai just low enough to leave it plus. Ooh, that's unsafe. Samo opting for the tech chase, but drops it. Still manages to find a dive kick afterwards. Burger is in stun range, but he does also get this flash kick for the super confirm. Alright, both are now in desperation. Samo does have a command grab on deck because he's got SDM, but that is going to be a meterless kill. Samo put himself on tournament point with a bar of meter on deck. Gonna start dash slice, putting Burger on the back foot. May still be able to make a comeback though. He's got a bar of meter. Samo's got to watch for that anti-air. Samo throwing out these JBs, hoping to catch Samo pushing something, but it's just not happening. And one last tech chase is gonna take it. All right. Samo taking the tournament here. There we go. All right. So that was week 57. Let me see about updating those there scores. Their scores. Was the first set 1-3 or 2-3? I don't remember. I think it was 1-3. I might be getting that mixed up with the set they played before this. Ah, whatever. These two never report their scores. Alright. And with that, the tournament is officially over. Good games, everyone. Thank you for everyone who watched. Thank you for everyone who participated. Hope to see y'all next week.